We have a follow-up now on a story about a West Fargo whistleblower whose child's cell phone number was posted on a website that appeared to promote prostitution. Such websites were supposed to have been shut down by recent legislation, but Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz is digging deeper and asking authorities, how are sites like this still operating in our area?
West Fargo mom Julie Zimney was surprised to learn her children's cell number was posted on an adult website.
It's just been really eye-opening.
As someone who's volunteered for human trafficking victims most of her life, Zimney says she's holding on to that number until authorities do something about it. But West Fargo Police Chief Heath Yankee says it's not that simple.
What we can do is investigate the crimes that are being committed on those websites, if they are advertising here, and we can investigate that, look for our human trafficking victims, but we would have very little authority here in order to shut down the website.
That's because, as the website shows, it's not just providing local phone numbers. This past April, trafficking sites like Backpage were shut down by the U.S. government, following legislators' efforts to push the Stop Enabling Sex Traffickers Act.
Shame on you. Shame on you for hiding behind the First Amendment while you exploit children in this country and destroy families.
So how are we still seeing these other sites pop up, much less right here in our backyard?
It's such a profitable industry that the pimps, the Johns, or the prostitutes themselves that are independent are always out there looking for a way to place those advertisements.
Anytime that people are manipulating and using other people for profit, they're very, very persistent. So I think that when we shut something down, something else springs up.
Christopher Johnson of Fargo's Rape and Abuse Crisis Center says the reason it's harder to catch human traffickers than, say, drug dealers is because while a prostitute may be caught, the trafficker can just move on to another person.
And so it makes it really, really tricky to hold people accountable.
But Chief Yankee says while the PD may not be able to get rid of the websites, they're always looking for them and working on their next sting.
They may show up at a hotel room some night thinking they're going to engage with a prostitute, and it could be law enforcement on the other side of the door when they knock.
Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
Chief Yankee also says while prostitution is illegal and a major concern, the police department focuses more on rescuing human trafficking victims, those who are forced or manipulated into the work. For more resources on helping human trafficking victims, head to our website and click on this story.